much bigger than that. We're taking advantage of internet connectivity, broadband connectivity, and all the places that it's going to redefine a category, and the category is radio. And the promise of the internet for radio is personalization, because now we have a one-to-one connection with each one of our listeners. And the promise is you can program the music for each one of those listeners' tastes individually. You no longer need to broadcast any longer. And that's what we built at Pandora. We built a service that caters to each listener's taste individually, starting with something that they love, and then spinning songs that will match their taste, and taking their feedback, because, oh, by the way, that internet connectivity is a two-way street. So they can give thumbs up and thumbs down as the music's playing, and the program adjusts in real time what plays next in response to that feedback. And we had a vision 5+ years ago that this experience translates everywhere our listeners want to enjoy radio. 50% of all radio listening happens in the car, so it's a really important strategic destination for us. So we're thrilled to have the opportunity to be here at the forefront of connectivity in the car, and to be one of the examples of why it's a great marriage.
Well, thank you. And Joe, I guess, interesting question as Verizon thinks about this evolution of the connectivity and, again, access in the vehicle, sort of what does this mean going forward, and sort of what are your thoughts on this whole space as it emerges?
I'm Joe Berry, and as Nick told you, I'm consulting with Verizon. And the question you raise is really interesting, and really in that there is a machine, as you started out by saying, there's a machine-to-machine connectivity and opportunity for machines to be able to make our lives easier, solve people problems, help us do the things that we do today. They connect to each other, and they could stay connected to each other. The overall Verizon vision is how to allow that to happen in a way that is basically very affordable. You can't just leave your phone on, you can't just leave your Wi-Fi, you can't just leave things on. How do we do that economically? I don't mean money economically, power saving. How do you allow a device to be able to communicate with another device? There are all kinds of implications. We look at machine to machine, and one of them, and Onstar has done a great job with vehicles, connecting vehicles, the GM vehicles. But if you look at the whole spectrum of medical devices, appliances, things that today require a human to monitor, or you prick your finger, you take your blood, and then you're able to get a snapshot of what's going on. What if it could monitor you through some kind of a meta device, and then actually be able to see what is going on before it actually happens? It could be the same thing with vehicles. It could be the same thing with medical devices. So